Welcome everybody to Manfred Plus Magic. Today we're going to do a blue Eldrazi deck in Pauper. First of off, this is called blue Eldrazi, yeah. First of off, we've got our Salvage Drone. This is just a 1/1 for 1. And it's got Ingest, which I don't know if you guys knew. When it deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles the top card of their library, which is always annoying. And when this thing dies, we can draw a card, and if we do, we discard a card. So that's like a little ant guy, and I kind of like it. Same here, we've got Benthic Infiltrator. It's another one with Ingest, but it can't be blocked. So that's tedious. Yeah. I like Ingest. People aren't going to like it, but I think it's kind of fun. Let's see, any other Ingest things? Yeah, we've got Mist Intruder, 1/2 flying and Ingest. So that's harder to block as well. Our Blinding Drone, you can pay a colorless and tap it to tap a target creature. So a little bit of control there, just kind of getting rid of some things if we want to ingest these people. Cultivator Drone is a mana dork for Eldrazi spells, or I guess colorless permanents, stuff like that. That's probably going to get stuff like Drownyard Lurker and Petrifying Meddler out. Drownyard Lurker, of course, we can cycle for some Eldrazi spawns, but it's also a 7/7 with Vigilance if we can get enough mana for that, so that's always fun. And then the Petrifying Meddler, 4/5 with Devoid, and when you cast it, we can tap a creature and put a stun counter on it, and it's got Reach. A blue card with Reach, that's wild, that never happens. And then we got Eldrazi Sky Spawner. This one enters, and you make a Scion. So, you know, that kind of thing. This is where we're going with this. We're just exiling the top card of our opponent's library, hopefully disrupting them, controlling the board slightly with all the blue stuff. Then, of course, there's Slip Through Space. Target creature can't be blocked this turn, and we draw a card. So then it's easier to ingest things. And, of course, we got a Counter Spell and a Spell Shrivel, which is another Eldrazi thing, and with Devoid, and we can counter a spell unless its controller pays 4, and if it's countered, you exile it. So we're going to be putting a lot of things into exile in here. And then we've got Opt. Scry 1, draw a card. I love Opt. Maybe it's not the best card, but I like getting ahead, and it's at instant speed. I guess we could play Brainstorm too, but I like Opt. Again, this is just a deck proposal, so we're not gonna. This is just proposing the deck, and then we're gonna go from there. See what you guys like, and of course, we're gonna mess around with it, and that's the point of this. Anyway, Halimar Depths. Of course, we want to look at the top 3 cards of our library, put them back in any order. We want to make sure we're ahead at all times. I guess I could put 4 in there. I don't know. It enters tapped, so maybe. And then we got our islands. My favorite island art, I think. I like the floating bowl that's dumping water. It's so good. I don't know why I like that so much. Anyway, and then on our sideboard, we've got Annul, so we can counter artifacts and enchantments for 1 mana. Spell Pierce counters non-creature spells. Maybe that's redundant. I don't know. Maybe that should be the Blue Elemental Blast or Hydroblast. Maybe that should be one of those. Stern Dismissal, return a creature or enchantment an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Maybe that should be the one that returns any creature to hand. So then we can return our own creatures if we don't want them to die. I don't know. Like I said, these are all just suggestions and just showing off cards. Cheapers. Tormod's Crypt. Exile a player's graveyard. The thing I like about Tormod's Crypt is that it's not like $12 frickin' like Relic of Progenitus, and it costs 0 mana. So I like that. That's my favorite thing. So I really like it. But anyway, there's the deck. Of course, there's 4 of each of these. I'm assuming you're going to be looking at these numbers as we're going through here. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think there's enough blue Eldrazi's and that can affect the game? Are there other blue spells that maybe could help a lot as well? because we want to control the board, and exiling the top card of the library with ingest isn't exactly, we're not trying to mill them out. We're just trying to be obnoxious and control the board a bit. So, anywho, that was pretty fun. That was a good experiment. But anyway, check out these cards on the TCG Player affiliate link below if you want to purchase any of these. I was building this years ago, and I just have all these cards. And now with the new Eldrazi's too, I have those too. But I've got all the cards, so I'm like, I could just build this and play it. I don't know if it's good, though. Anyway, TCG Player, Milkman Proxies if you want to get a really cool playmat. Those are always fun. Or proxy cards in general. They do great stuff over there. And make sure you join me next week for your weekly dose of Magic.